Oh yeah. Hold on, chat. I'm getting everything ready.
Oh, yo. So,
Hey, give me that drip, ho.
ooh, that bottle, I said, okay, why don't you go with me?
She the only one on bad, you got that and roll. I got my stick up on the gas, never pulling off. You ready, live it on the floor, the keys and you by back and forth. Now we live in time till we can't no more. She a baddie from California. I Katy Perry with the thighs, moving when she's small. I wanna treat her with exotic drinks from all across the globe. Ever howling, screaming, wanting me for more. Rowdy, she rowdy, motherfucker wanna try me. Dime piece, oh shit, you get that Tommy out the jacket, about to blow. Dragons want to put you in the dirt. See that Bonnie Clyde, living on that wild shit, hitting on the back we roll. Living don't be wrong, skirt off colors, look we
She
gone.
want that big ass bag, that Louis. I mean that copy got that big ass ass, that booty. Pop lock and drop it. Kanye keys up on my wrist, I'm gone. Popping bottles till the break of dawn. Got class, big ass, we can stay out smoking big gas. White crash, drinking shit around my city. I'll be outside here relax. Bitch, don't look for any foreign time to fit over the S class. Slide with me, baby, if you really the one. Tonight you know I got money, all you do is just hop. I know you down, I know you're with it, you don't gotta play pretend. All these boys up in your city, you want more than just a friend, so slide. We could be Bonnie and Clyde, bitch, don't think about it for a second, think you wanna ride. I can see it in your eyes, bitch, don't sit there and deny it. I just need you to slide with me, baby, if you really the one. Tonight this slide might be crazy, keep it swerving, we on the run. Pocket rocket, flip a couple of. I can show you love, the shit you want. Nice ass, y'all dirty, tripping crazy with the time at. Let's see if you really want the time at. My pack moving crazy, who can top that? Now pack for show. Who that girl tonight? You the one for show. Oh, let's go. I'll show you go. Who that girl tonight? You the one for show. Oh, let's go. I'll show you go.
Living life is like a zombie, going through the motions hardly alive anymore. I know that I'm sinking with the flow. Wanna show you how we like to roll. Halfway out the door, headed to a show, 20 people jumped on the floor. Can't trust anymore, there's no one, even though I love you so. 2 a.m. I'm speeding, wide awake, I'm wishing, dreaming. Bags of money on the ceiling. I really want you back. If you with me, then we gonna get lit. Tonight there's cash on me, 50's got me spending the dime. It's like the bad bitches and you dance it up till we see the line.
Slide with me, baby, if you really the one. Tonight this slide might be crazy, keep it swerving, we on the run. Pocket rocket, flip a couple dubs. I can show you love, the shit you want. Nice ass, y'all dirty, tripping crazy with the time at. Let's see if you really want the time at. My pad moving crazy, who can top that? Now pack for show. Who that girl tonight? You the one for show. Oh, let's go. I'll show you go. Who that girl tonight? You the one for show. Oh, let's go. I love you so.
Kroger, we know the minute a tomato is picked, the fresh timer starts. The sooner we get our produce to you, the fresher it is. That's why we've shortened the time from harvest to home for our tasty tomatoes, strawberries, and salads. So no matter how you shop, you have more time with your fresh produce. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We've locked in low prices to help you save big store-wide. Look for the locked-in low prices tags and enjoy extra savings throughout the store. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Time to give up. We're just starting to love. I'll end this world, we'll burn it up, yeah. Devil baby, always wanna feel when I'm down and cold. Come on, baby, grab my hand a minute, we can tag along. Highways and wishes on this emptiness, I'm not alone. Even in this moment, we can fly again, so high again. Rise and shine, my friend, from now till the end. Come my life from people, I'll survive my way. 'Cause in this moment, I will make it home. Riding, dance with the devil. White tongue got you singing and then on fire. Burning death till I come home. Riding, dance till we get. We'll fight and but we don't. In this moment, we can last 1,000 more. Running through the pits of hell, through every tunnel, every night I'm slaying with my baby on my arm. She really loves to send my strengths, alarms, all guards, they're all armed. We will prevail against all odds. We can never do any wrong, it's no problem. Come with me, let's fly away so you won't fall. And I can show you light if you trust me with your light again, so high again. Right in time, my friend, from now till the end. Cut my life from people, I'll still find my way. 'Cause in this moment, I will make it home. Riding, dance with the devil. Fight the dust is singing and then on fire. Burning through the depths till I come.
Alright. Here we go. Top. There we go. Yep. Here we go. Yeah.
Candace, Whoa! You look furious.
Before we forget, we got to record it. Put it on.
Do
undo.
I? Huh. What gave it away? Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth. Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still,
No, let
it's
it out.
perfectly
Let it out.
understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community,
Oh,
and
shit.
some even count them as family.
She ain't playing right now.
You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed. We may all be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the... I'm not sure...
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then,
Oh,
you die
shit.
by my hand.
Take it
Wait,
plain,
I'm telling
serious.
the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu?
On
What do you mean?
On poo poo.
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack.
You got it. Candace, I'll let
Let
you deal with the
go.
radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba-bow. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-bow.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, As you can see,
Oh, how
I
deep.
am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
He says nothing.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
What is with you and your silences, bro?
Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Bold indeed.
Yeah, you're all talk!
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that,
What does that mean?
how do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying.
Yes, it does.
Again, these people have their
What?
reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, the reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Scorch bruv. Like this. Hello, knock knock.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this.
You got this.
Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Maybe. In time.
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Yeah.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in any. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs.
It
makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts. except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, let's run off to the abandoned hospital. That's genius. Oh, so close. Ew. Kablooey! Yes! We've been wanting Razor for a while. Kablamo! We're gonna build up Razor. Because now we can do Nuvolet, her, and Razor. I think that'll be a good team. Eh. Not that good, actually.
I'm
Just sending them to get the free pull. We getting frisky, frisky. It's not as good as I thought, so never mind. Team staying as is. Teleporter, teleporter. Holy, holy teleporter. Realistically, what do I need to ascend? 20 of these bitches and 4 of those? So much work. Very interesting. Jesus, takes this in any. I just feel like let's just try him out, you know? Swapping them out for the honor. Or actually, yeah, no.
I'll scout ahead.
Let's just see how he does. If I don't like it, we're gonna go back.
Sounds good to me.
Take that!
Away now.
I don't think he fits the steam, honestly.
Have a safe trip.
He don't fit it. I'm sorry, Bobby. Do not fit the team, though.
Need my help as usual?
You do not fit what I need. Therefore, you have been let go.
Oh, is this the place? It's shape. And there's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place.
Monsters! Watch out!
Let's begin.
You got me in a corner here.
Our bond is strong. Out of my way!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Get a little chilly.
What's up? You got it, bro?
No need to fear.
You got it, bro? Oh, shit. He
Sorry,
got it.
I couldn't protect. I see the temperate waters of eons
How
past.
is he killing me so easily? God
Special. Oh.
Take care of the gang.
Yeah. Oh, I smell wine.
I just got wiped. That was not good.
Dissipate.
Why's it gotta be blue, man?
Our bond is strong. Dissipate. Stand with me.
Away now. Not bad.
Our bond is strong.
Let's begin. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Let's go, let's go.
A moment, please. Still get a little chilly. Going easy on. Let's begin.
Look at you, Boozle.
The tides beckon. Bow your head. A moment, please.
now.
Have a safe trip.
Let the mighty be humble.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What? Are you kidding? Are you lying, Paimon? You're bullshit.
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look.
Hey, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see!
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So,
That's a mouthful.
you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey! Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated. Paimon's getting so sleepy.
I was just thinking the same thing.
What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Why are they tweaking out?
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Just what will we come across this time?
That's close enough.
Propagate! Germinate!
A moment, please.
Stand with me.
Let's begin. It's gonna get a little chilly.
There's one. There's the two.
A moment, please. Silence! Justice is blindsided.
Dissipate.
Let's begin. The tides beckon.
Propagate!
Stand with me.
Have a sick trip.
Lightning purified.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
wonder where this last one is. I'm willing to bet my right took us. It's up there.
Scatter! Yeah.
A moment, please.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of lost, so I don't know how to get back there. How do I get in there? Ah.
Look, there's someone over there. Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?